So what does this tell us about the climate crisis? Durwood Zaelke is founder and president of the Institute for Governance and Sustainable Development in Washington, D.C. and Paris. His focus is reducing air pollution and other short-lived climate pollutants. Thank you for joining us. So
My
why does
pleasure.
it really appear to be so much worse this year? Why?
Well, the planet continues to warm, and in fact, the rate of warming is accelerating. And as you warm the world, you dry out the trees, the underbrush, you increase the amount of lightning strikes that set off the fires, and you end up with these mega fires, bigger than any we've seen in history, that create their own tornadoes and send the pollution not only all over the East Coast in this case, but up into the stratosphere as well.
Global warming playing a very important role in all this, and what health risks are people facing, and what are they doing to protect themselves?
Well, I mean, we stay indoors, we wear masks, but even more importantly, this is a signal to all of the citizens of the United States and the rest of the world that climate change and the climate emergency are here today. This is evidence that we have got to change our future course. We've got to stop using fossil fuels. We have to shift to clean energy. We have to reduce the short-lived super pollutants that have the potential to cool the planet quickly. We have to learn how to restore the planet to a safe level. That means learning how to take carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere faster than the natural cycle. It means learning how to take methane out of the atmosphere faster than the natural cycle. Methane is a super pollutant. If we can learn to remove it, we can cool the planet even more than simply stopping the release of methane. So we have a very good idea of what we should do. Now we need the political will. And having the citizens experience this today, yesterday, tomorrow, should motivate them to tell their elected leaders, we need to do more, and you need to be the leaders that make that happen.
Is there an estimate at this point on how long it will take for the current situation to normalize? And do you think the weather is expected to help the battle against the wildfires in the coming days?
Well, I mean, then it's very hard to predict in the coming days. I mean, if we get some rain, that'll help tremendously. The winds die down, that'll help as well. But we don't know that for sure. What we do know is that we have to turn the temperature down globally to prevent this from happening tomorrow. We've seen these same type of fires in California. We've seen them in France. We've seen them in other parts of the world, in Spain, for example, and they will continue to accelerate. So this is not just a new temporary normal here. We are passing through one phase into a worse fire phase. So again, the only thing we can do to stop this is turn the temperature down. Now, you can manage your forest fires better, but that takes a lot of manpower and that takes a lot of money. And when you're as broad and as wide as Canada is, that and you have a forest that extends across the continent, very difficult to fight all these fires. Through more than 350 going at once. So a lot of these will just have to burn their way out, and then we're going to have to start over again tomorrow.
Durwood Zaelke, thank you very much for your analysis on this.